So, big ass, how I get that,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, now y'all done called me out my sleep. Okay, y'all said, TMR, sis, where you at? I said, child, what is going on? Well, y'all, my Jazzy Life. She finally talked about it, y'all. She did a live stream today. I think she is still currently live. I did catch probably like the first hour of it, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I had to leave. I couldn't listen to any more. And I'm just gonna say this. Oh boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
Sis, we told you. No, you wasn't refreshing your YouTube. Sis, we told you. We told you. Way back during Yellow Romper Gate, we told you that man didn't mean you no type of good. Now, let me say this, y'all. Jazzy didn't have to listen to us. Hell, she didn't even listen to her own damn mammy over there, okay? So she did not have to listen to us, but we told you. What we tell her, I'm outside, sis? Didn't we tell her to leave that ninja before he left you? We told you that, sis. Y'all, Jasmine said a lot in this live, and I'm going to paraphrase the live. I am going to drop the link because I know a lot of you guys hit me up in the DMs and said, sis, I got to let it out. Okay? Now, what I will say before we go any further, I need y'all to graciously tip your host. Y'all know what that means, which I was over there doing for Jasmine. Now, y'all ain't got to pay TMR's rent. That's already covered, okay? But I definitely need you to tip your host tonight. Cash App is on the screen, and it would be graciously appreciated because y'all know y'all love TMR's lives. Y'all know I always bring it to y'all, okay? So make sure you tip your host. All right, there we go. Okay, I said it. All right, because I mean, hell, why not? If Jasmine can get her rent paid and her car note, TMI can't get $10. I said, well, wait, though, what? Okay, we're going to get to that. Okay, we're going to get to that. Okay. So, y'all, Jasmine went live today. And, child, she was over there looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, let me say this, y'all. I am very empathetic to Jasmine and what she allowed herself to go through as a woman. Okay. As a woman, sis came up to 1,500. God dang, Baebay. Huh. Well, one thing's for sure, y'all can say you guys are always tearing down black women. You guys are. I guarantee you, it was more black women that cashed out Jasmine than it was any other race. Okay. It was more black women. That y'all quick to say black women tearing other black women, but I guarantee you it was more black women cash apping her ass, saving her from being sunk over there than it was any anybody else. Okay, because at the end of the day, what people don't like is when us black women tell each other when we wrong. Like, you gotta, like, when I see you doing wrong, even if I've done it before, like, I can tell you, sis, because I've been there, done that. People don't like to take constructive criticism because people, quote unquote, don't want you in their business, right? But when you put your business out there for the world to see and hear, then people have no other choice but to give you their opinion, right? All right, y'all, let's get into it, okay? So Jasmine came live today to let us know that Chris ain't shit, okay? We already knew that. How many in the chat knew that Chris wasn't shit? Anybody? Chris, by the end of this live, we're gonna have a posse gather for you because we coming to beat your ass, okay? Jasmine, we're gonna come over there and beat your ass first, okay? Because you should have known better. And I'm gonna say why in just a minute. We're gonna come beat your ass first, and then we're gonna double back around to Chris and we're gonna whoop his ass too. Okay. Now, because we don't want you messing with our Jasmine over there. But Jasmine, sis, you should have seen this coming. Okay. You should have seen this coming as if Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder could have. All right. And the reason why I say that is hard head make a soft ass over there. The reason why I say that is, Jasmine, it's not like this was your first rodeo, ma'am. You've been there, done that with Philip. She mentioned in the live she had been with Philip 14 years, right? And girl, Philip did you every way that he could think of. Okay. And the fact that you had went through this with Philip already, since you should have been able to see the tall tale signs of what Chris was trying to pull on you. Okay. Now, Jasmine told us one thing when she very first got on the live, y'all. Jasmine told us immediately, as soon as she got on the live, that she can't pay her rent. Okay. Jasmine said that Chris was supposed to give her $553 because that's what she was shy of her rent. So I said, well, Jasmine, how much is your rent? Because remember, you told us y'all go 50-50 over there. How much is the rent, sis? Is the rent $1,100? Because we thought your rent was like $2,500. Y'all remember Jasmine took us on the trip to the ATM and she took $2,500 out the bank over there? So out of $2,500, he only has to give $553 damn dollars over there. Well, why is that, ma'am? Well, needless to say, Jasmine said last month when Chris helped her pay the rent, she actually had to give him his money back. So my question is this. If Chris, who quote unquote lived there, had to give you your money back, then the people who cashed app you tonight, once you get up on your feet, are you going to pay them back? Because again, since we not fucking you, Chris was. So since you had to pay your baby daddy, the nigga you over there sleeping with, whenever he allow you to sleep with him, since you had to pay him back the money he gave you, are you going to pay back the people that generously donated to you, ma'am? Probably not, okay? So not only did Chris didn't give Jasmine the money. Now, I'm trying to figure out why we are ringing the alarm on January the 2nd. Why is we in hysteria when rent just became due yesterday? Most people are late by the 5th of the month, either the 4th or the 5th of the month, right? Jasmine, why you didn't get on the phone and call your landlord and see if you could make some type of arrangements over there? You told us back earlier, 2023, the middle of 2023, you said your landlord, you said you was about the best tenant he had, said he never had no problems with you, always pay your rent on time. So Jasmine, if you have 1 month where you got a little hiccup, the landlord wouldn't allow you to pay half the rent and pay the other half on the 21st. He wouldn't allow that. Why did the internet have to pay you, but Chris got to block you? She told us today in the live, when she texts Chris for the money that he promised to give her, the 553, honey, she told Chris blocked her ass. So Chris blocked you, and after we have told you numerous times that Chris wasn't ish, you decided to get on the same internet that you told basically to kiss your ass, Chris your man, and you gonna protect him. You decided to get on this same internet and ask us for money? Ma'am? Huh. Okay. Well, needless to say, y'all, from what y'all seen in the chat, she was able to raise quite a bit of money. Jasmine also told us that her car about to get repoed over there. Okay. So not only is she one day late on the rent, and she told us that she had everything but 553. She said she had to use her overdraft and some other money that she had. I said, so wait a minute, sis. So you really don't have the money? Because if you got to overdraft your account, that means the money's not there. You're borrowing the money from the bank, and you got to pay the bank back. So you've been overdrafting your account every month to get your bills paid, ma'am? I said, oh, Lord. But needless to say, y'all ran her up. And, you know, thank you to all the generous people. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I mean this honestly. Thanks to all the people that was very generous and donated their money to Jasmine. You know, Jasmine, the internet definitely looked out for you today. Although your ninja never looks out for you, the internet did. Well, y'all, needless to say, Chris is cheating on Jasmine. Y'all know, y'all probably like, what? Chris cheating? Yeah, girl. Jasmine told us today that a person that follows her is Chris's new boo thing over there. I said, oh, so all those times when Chris was cussing us out, telling us to stay out of his Facebook DMs, he decided to actually snatch one of those people up. Y'all remember how Jasmine would come to the internet? You guys are DMing Chris. And Chris is like, yeah, I don't know why y'all DMing me. Don't be DMing me. I don't want y'all. Well, he decided to take somebody up on their offer because Chris is currently dating someone, per what Jasmine said. Chris is currently dating somebody who actually follows Jasmine. I said, damn, isn't that how Livy Pooh lost Zolo from the chat? I said, Lord have mercy. I said, baby, you chicks is scandalous, honey. Okay. Well, y'all, Jasmine said that she's gonna, she basically said a lot, y'all. She said that Chris basically said that he fell out of love with her. I said he did. Well, sis, was he ever in love with you? Jasmine, did you ever see how that man used to look at you? Girl, that man used to look at you like he hated your damn guts. And we all saw it and we said it to you, ma'am. But you didn't want. Let me tell y'all something. Jasmine is hard-headed. And my daddy used to say to me when I was a kid, a hard head make a soft butt, right? And unfortunately for Jasmine, she needed to endure this. And prayerfully, this time, she learns. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Jasmine still, although she told us what Chris did, she did that because she knew it was going to be beneficial to her. If Chris come knock on that door right now, she going to open it for him. Because she said numerous times in that live stream how much she loves him. Jasmine also told us that she loved Chris more than she loves herself. I said, whoa, what? You love Chris more than you love yourself. So that means the kids are disregarded too. Because if you're putting all your love in him and you're not putting none in you, then that's just obvious you're not putting none in your children over there. Nobody but little legend. Jasmine also told us that she barely has any food in her house, y'all. She said that's the reason why the kids are over to Philip's house, because he helping her out. I said, oh, Philip helping you out by taking care of his own damn kids? How was that, Jasmine? Them is his children. How come Philip won't give you some child support? Because if Philip was paying child support, the internet wouldn't have had to help you with your rent, ma'am. Because you could have took that money and paid your damn rent if Philip was paying child support. But just like you let Chris get away with murder, you still are allowing Philip to get away with murder. Because I don't care what nobody says. Philip needs to be on child support just like every other man that is not in the home and continuously taking it. Yeah, he may come get him, let him spend a week, a weekend, buy him something for their birthday or Christmas, but that's what he's supposed to do. He's the father, sis. He's not doing you no favor by taking care of his children without the government. That's what he's supposed to do. But you need guaranteed, concrete, every week, every 2 week money in your. Anytime Philip over there buying teenage girls getting their cell phones fixed, how come he can't give you child support, ma'am? He over there buying Hannah diamond necklaces, and all you get to do is send the kids over there so he can feed them and put them in the tub. Oh, Lord. Okay. So Jasmine also told us, y'all, that the truck that Chris is driving, Jasmine co-signed for it. And although she about to lose her vehicle, Chris seems like he's safe. As long as he pays his rent or his car note, he's all right. I said, wait a minute, Jasmine. How is you co-signing for Chris anything? Girl, your credit is in the damn toilet. How are you co-signing for it? So Chris couldn't get a car in his own name. Why? Do he not have license? What is going on over there, ma'am? So y'all, from the word say G-O, go. From the word say G-O, Chris has basically been playing Jasmine for the fiddle. We all seen it. We saw it. We told her, we said it in comment sections, we said it in videos, live streams, we all told her. But again, Jasmine didn't have to listen to us. Hell, she wouldn't even listen to her own damn mama over there, right? So if she wasn't going to listen to her mother, she damn sure wasn't going to listen to us. I'm just going to say this before I start taking call-ins. Jasmine, it's time for you to go get a job, ma'am. Jasmine told us that her money on YouTube has got down to, she's barely making $2,000 a month on YouTube. She said on a good month, she can make about $5,000. I said, Jasmine, why? Why are you telling us that? But since you are, sis, what's tea? Okay. She said that she's barely making $2,000. She said November and December were horrible months for her because she's been over there crying and weeping and sorrowing, looking for Chris, right? Well, Jasmine, here's the problem, sis. The reason why your views are in the toilet, because we told you, sis, get that ninja off your channel. Jasmine, you for the past 3 years, you have let Chris come on here and cause a scene on your channel. You let him come on here and call the people peasants, and those same peasants was cash apping your ass tonight to save you from being evicted and homeless. Chris has got on this internet and caused a goddamn fool for you, right? But he over at his job getting promotions. Well, Jasmine also told us, y'all, because Chris does work for the state, right? He does work for the state. And she said he just got a promotion, and she said financially, Chris doing good. She also told us that she's been looking for a smaller place. She said she even been looking for something as far as a 2-bedroom. She said that Chris mentioned he was going to find him a place too. So I guess eventually they were going to separate. And she said, come to find out, not only was Chris looking for an apartment, he's also been putting money up. Telling Jasmine he don't have any money and been putting the money up. Jasmine even said that she has been giving Chris money and Chris been pocketed. I said, yeah, Chris a whole bitch over there. He a whole. That's why you got them women ass hips over there, because you a whole female. But this is the same woman, Jasmine. This is the same woman last year came on this internet with her big bucky tooth ass nigga boyfriend over there and let this man get on this internet and tell us that child support was a scam. And Jasmine set her big goofy ass over there and said, y'all, child support is a scam. And that's why now you're going to be scammed out of that same child support. Jasmine said that she is going to withhold Legend from Chris. She's not going to let Chris see Legend. She said the only way Chris can see Legend is in live streams or videos. I said, Jasmine, you think Chris cared? Girl, Chris told you he didn't want that baby. But you so desperately had to have a baby with Chris because you had to prove to Chris the reason why y'all needed to be together. You had to make you and Chris a family. So that's why you had to have a baby. Girl, you think Chris care about not seeing Legend? Hell, he ain't seen Paris in 50 years. And the girl only 10 or 11 years old. You think he care about not seeing Legend? Girl, he don't even want Legend. He don't want you. And I'm saying that sometimes, y'all, the truth hurts. And you got to hear it. Okay? Well, y'all, Chris has the swivel. Exactly. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Okay? Poor little Legend, unfortunately, he don't have anybody. At least the Davis 4 have Philip in his side of the family. Y'all, who Legend got? Who he got? Jasmine's mama. Child, she can barely stay sober. Who Legend got? He don't have anybody. See, Jasmine, this is what happens when you get with a man and you don't build no foundation with him. You got with Chris, and you barely knew the man 3 damn months. And the man had moved into your apartment, was driving your car all around. You was giving that man money. Jasmine said that Chris told her she need to get her money up. She done fell off. You heard me. Jasmine told us today that Chris told her, you need to get your money up because you done fell off. She basically said when she first met Chris, she was doing really well. We know that, y'all. Jasmine didn't even have 50,000, but she was getting really good views. And that's how she was able to entice Chris with her money. But Jasmine told us also today, once she moved into that house, her and Chris, that she basically let her guard down. Jasmine also said all the money it took to move into that house, she put all that money up. Well, we knew that because Chris didn't have a job, sis. While you was on the internet line when you was pregnant telling us Chris had another car. How is that? When you was pregnant and your Mountaineer was down, you was Ubering to the doctor's appointment. If Chris had a car at the time, why he didn't take you to your doctor's appointment, man? Man, we knew how Chris felt about you when you birthed his child and he bought you a 444 at Wendy's as a push gift. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is, Jasmine, I could see if this was her first bad relationship. But the fact that Jasmine had just went through this with Philip and was with Philip for about 10 to 14 years, the fact that she had been with Philip all those years and the way that man drug her up and down them where she live at? Austin. Them Austin streets. The fact that you didn't get put up on game with Philip and you let Chris come and damn near do you worse than Philip. Because one thing I can say about Philip finessed her over time. It took time to finesse her, right? Honey, Chris came through the door with finessing on his mind. Okay, Chris knew he wasn't gonna be there long. See, Philip birthed kids with her, moved in with her, called her wifey. He did all that, right? Girl, when Chris was talking to Medusa in the text messages, when Medusa first moved to San Antonio a couple years ago, he referenced Jasmine to his baby mama Medusa as fam. Now, mind you, Jasmine was pregnant with Legend at the time. Chris referenced Jasmine to Medusa as fam, not my girl, my woman. He said his fam, F-A-M. He typed that out. There wasn't a phone conversation. He typed out the words F-A-M. Jasmine, when you got wind of that, you should have known then someone right with that man over there that you was calling boyfriend. I'm starting to think now when we took that trip to the outlet mall and we got the shoes, sis, did Chris really buy them shoes? Or did he just give you a ride up there and you pulled out your debit card? Because I'm starting to think if the man won't even help you with the rent where he lay his head at periodically and his son lays his head at as well, I'm just going to assume Child, he not buying no Nike damn outlet tennis shoes. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, he just drove her up there. Says it was her debit card. TMI. Was it Shaquita? Miss Purple said, hell nah, she did. Wearing that fake engagement ring. Yeah, pretty much. The subscribers just paid for that trip for her birthday, too. Well, Jasmine told us today, y'all, she realized things were going bad with Chris around her birthday this year. She said that all she wanted was just something. Chris said the reason why he didn't buy Jasmine anything because he didn't want her showing it off to the internet. I'm going to say that one more time because I don't think y'all heard me. Jasmine told us today the reason why Chris said he didn't buy her anything for her birthday is because he didn't want her flouncing for the internet or flexing. Let me use that word. Flexing for the internet. No, sis. Well, maybe that's true. It wasn't necessarily he didn't want her flexing for the internet. He didn't want that woman that he dating that watches Jasmine to see that he actually spending money on Jasmine, right? So Jasmine was like, wait, huh? Chris, you can at least like make me a card and give it to me, baby. Chris said, But see, I blame Jasmine for that because, y'all, here's the thing. Jasmine has to take some responsibility or accountability in this. Since the man came through the door not doing anything for you, what made you think 3 years later he was going to have an epiphany and start treating you as the woman, as the queen that you are, right? If he came in the door and not demanded or commanded to do anything for you, sis, what made you think that your tears was going to move him? Like, because a real man, a man that truly loves you, you don't have to ask for gifts. He's coming through the door with it. If anything, he'll probably just ask you, how much money you want? Do you want some money or do you want to ask for a gift? Like maybe he'll ask you that or maybe he'll just give you both. I don't know. But the fact that this man literally told you that he didn't want to buy you anything for your birthday because he didn't want you bragging on the internet. And Jasmine, you accepted that? That's sad, sis. And I'm just, here's the thing. It's sad to see. Now, let me say this. Everybody has played a fool at some time. Some of us has played it more than others. But for the most part, maybe some of y'all have never played the fool, and good for y'all. TMR definitely has played the fool. But maybe some of y'all haven't. And you know what, Jasmine, you played the fool, and that's unfortunate. You live and learn, sis. But what I would advise Jasmine to do this time, sis, move on, pick your head up, pull yourself together, cry it on out. You got it out today. Maybe cry out a little more. But sis, don't cry no more. Because I guarantee you, Chris ain't going to shed a damn tear for your ass. Not a one. Not a one tear. He's not going to shed a tear for your ass over there. Okay? And that's the unfortunate part. You're now stuck there. Well, I ain't going to say stuck, but you're there with the baby. And what I would advise Jasmine to do, Jasmine, go find a job, sis. Go get you a job. You see, Chris got one. Go get a job, sis. I'm not saying stop doing YouTube, but when you got to come to the internet to get your rent paid, and that's not doing videos, that's because you came here crying with a sob story and the people open up their pocketbooks and help you out. Sis, anytime you got to do that, like at some point you got to have some type of pride and humility, sis. Now, don't get me wrong. We all need help every now and then. But y'all, we have watched Jasmine get plenty of help throughout the years. When does Jasmine start helping herself? She didn't need the internet when she was over there buying Chris that PS5. She didn't need the internet when she co-signed on that car for Chris. She didn't need the internet when she was putting money in Chris's hands and he wasn't putting none in hers. She didn't need the internet then, but now Chris won't help you with your $553. And now the internet got to open up their doors for you. And I pray each and every person that Cash App her be truly blessed behind that. But y'all, sometimes you got to let people bump their heads. Jasmine played the fool, and she got to reap the consequences for that. Jasmine is not a child, y'all. That's a grown ass woman over there with 5 damn kids. She's not a teenager. This ain't her first fuck boy. This her second fuck boy that she got kids by. Okay. She been live for 3 hours, baby. She tried to get every dime she could get. Jasmine trying to make sure she ain't got to put up another video to January the 15th, honey. Okay. So let me go ahead and throw the link down in the chat. Make sure y'all tip y'all hosts, okay? Make sure y'all tip y'all hosts the break room. Cause y'all over there making sure Jasmine get written. God don't pay. No, but I'm for real though. Tip your host. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and put this link in. I thought about that. I said, that's so funny. I said, Jasmine, the internet didn't need you to do everything you was doing for Chris and nothing for those kids. Girl, she got on this internet, told us today she couldn't help her kids. She couldn't give her kids a Christmas. What, sis? I mean, why not? You had time to prepare for Christmas. No, because you so busy trying to buy Chris's love and you had nothing left for those kids. And then here the people come trying to bail you out once again. But y'all, what happens if she does it again? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Jasmine ain't learned her lesson. I guarantee you. Jasmine did that live for 2 reasons. 1, to grab Chris's attention. And 2, to get her some cash apps. Now, is she going to get Chris' attention? Child, I don't know. But she definitely got the cash apps. Okay, y'all. So I put the link in the chat. If y'all want to call in, please be respectful when you call in, because TMI tired and I don't feel like playing with y'all, okay? You want me to pin it? Let me see if I can pin it. Hold on. Let me see if it pinned. Oh, the chat going so fast. I don't know if I could pin it. Hold on. Oh, whoa, come back. Thank you for the super chat, Catch. Appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can pin it. It's one of my moms. Can y'all pin it for me? Because I can't pin it because the chat's going so damn fast, y'all. Thank you for the super chat, sis. I appreciate that. Because Chris has another baby. I don't know, y'all. Because y'all gotta remember, Jasmine's been live for a couple hours. I call like the first hour, right? As long as they send in money, she's gonna be live all night long, child. What else she got to do? She ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. Now I put the link in. Y'all ain't clicked in yet, so I don't know if y'all. Okay, here go Aisha. All right, let me let her on. Hey sis.
Hi, how are you, TMR? How are you?
I'm fine, baby. I like your banner, the color purple banner. I like that.
Oh, I just recently just did that. Something going on with the StreamYard where my regular photo doesn't pop up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm just like, okay, let me just put a picture.
Okay, y'all. Okay,
and I just saw the color purple last night, so I was like,
okay, I'll just keep putting it periodically, you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aisha. What you want to talk? Am I pronouncing your name right?
It's Aisha, but it's okay.
Aisha. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. My thoughts on this whole situation, because I actually I watched her live, and I know she's been on live for a good minute. My heart in a way goes out to her, because I've been there. I'll be 41 next month, but trust me, I've been there. Where you are a whole entire idiot for a man. Certain things with my past relationship, I was with the person for 10 years. So if I'm 41, that means I was with the person for 21. And by the time I turn 30 is when I actually end the relationship. with that person. And when I say I will put it like this, probably it was a little bit worse than Jasmine. The only difference was I just wasn't giving up my money. We were too busy fighting over my money.
Right.
And I will say that I want no fool on that one because I like to make mine and like to keep mine. So, but you're trying to just win a person over. And I made a comment in her chat, and I told her, I said, these are growing pains. You know, she's in her 30s. Somewhere along the line, we'll get a little bit of wisdom by the time we hit our 30s because ain't nobody got time for the foolishness. I don't know that much about Jasmine and Chris. Maybe been watching them maybe a little bit over a year. The stories here and there, seeing some stuff by reactors based off of like just out of curiosity. I came across the reactors first, which made me go to her channel to check things out. And so every now and then I will, bring in some encouragement when she's talking about things that's really going on with her, how she feel about certain reactors and things like that. But as women, we have to learn to start doing better for ourselves and as for our children when we are mothers. But we have, unless you just happen to be this perfect person, we all have become fools for men, because we want to be loved. We want to have a relationship. Some of us want to be married. And some of us will put up with some stuff so that we can say that we have a man in our lives. With Jasmine, it is a little bit, it is kind of crazy because a lot of the truth was already out there and she didn't want to accept it. But I wouldn't say, oh, don't feel sorry for her because we all have played fool. Or we haven't,
Okay.
you might get to that point.
Okay, so give me a moment. Let me let Double H speak real quick. Hey, Double H.
Hey, Miss TMR, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby.
So I have three things, three quick things. The first one is she waited until after January 1st, so Miss Shani wouldn't be able to do a skit on this. The, the second is she should have known way before. And not even if if you're a female, you have kids, your first priority is the kids, regardless of anybody else. Now, her wake up call should have been within that first couple of months, and he put her on the D diet. That would have been a wake up call for me. We fresh in a relationship. Why you put me on the D diet? You know, but um, and the third one is a what if. From what I heard is Philip goes to court this week. So what if she's trying to run up this money to help Philip so that her kids can stay over there and stay out of her hair?
Oh, Hannah got that, honey. Whatever Philip got going on, trust and believe, Hannah got that. But you did make some valid points. So hold on, Double H. Stay on the chat with me. Go ahead, Miss Outside Sis TV.
Oh, hello everyone. I didn't really want much. Jasmine said that he left her for another young lady.
Yes, that's what she said.
So it's given, what is this? Numbers in your pockets. I remember you. Bye, y'all. Used to
Bye,
throw
man.
those things away.
Okay.
Hey, for what?
Hey, how are you?
Doing fine, sis. How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm spectacular. We all woke up on the other side of 2024, so let's celebrate. It's a
Exactly.
beautiful thing. I just wanted to say something really quickly.
Aisha, put your mic on for me, baby. Aisha, I'm sorry. Aisha, I'm sorry. Go ahead, for what?
What I wanted to say is like, can we shift the focus? Like at the end of the day, like the common denominator between a lot of these chicks, be it Liv, be it Jazz, be it Nika, is a man. And I get it. Like at the end of the day, you have kids, you want a partner, like that makes sense, right?
Right.
But when your focus is that hard on a dude, it just makes life crazy,
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna
And
say
then
this. Go
and
ahead. let me interrupt you just one quick moment. I'm gonna tell you what it is, sis.
Yo,
It's
I hate
poor,
you. Like, what do you do? I hate
it's
you.
poor
I hate
ussy management. It's poor ussy management.
and I
Okay.
get it. And you know what? I get it. We have, as we get older, right? We can be honest and open. We've all, at one point in time, it may have even been due to one person, right? Been
Mhm.
guilty of poor ussy management. Could have been even one time.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of us, we learn it's like, it won't happen. Okay, we good. Like, lesson learned. But these chicks are wilding. And the thing that I don't understand is that my dad, God rest his soul, was he was like, I don't need a high five for taking care of you or going to parent teacher
Truth be
conferences
told, thank you
and
so
teaching you
much,
how to
sis.
cook. You're my kid. You're my like. What do you? Of course, like that's what I'm. That's why you're here. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? And these chicks, they just like I don't understand how you're opening up your womb to just wild nonsense. And then with the stuff with Chris, and I'm fairly new to these naughty mommy chronicles, if you
Not
will.
the naughty mommy.
but but yo, this Chris, this wide-hipped, strange individual, like, yo, we need to up our standards. It's okay to be by yourself. You can just, okay, you had a baby by him. All right. It's okay to just be like, all right, it is what it is. We'll make our arrangements, blah, blah, blah. We can co-parent. That's okay. And these chicks are like with Jasmine, she just wants to like cover and do this and that. No, just okay, it didn't work out, whatever, move on. But these chicks, it's like they can't do that. It's like their whole identity is based on this dude I'm with. And that is wild, especially at their big ages. And maybe that's just me being hypercritical. And I get that. And I'll take my knocks for that. But come on, we got to do better. This is crazy.
You definitely are right, sis. But unfortunately, this is all they know. This is what happens when you don't go outside. You don't have a life outside of the internet. You know the only thing you know to do is put up a video and play with the internet about what man is busting your back out. Now here's the thing, y'all. Lovely Shanika, you're up next. Here's the thing. Do I feel sorry for Jasmine? I feel sorry that she doesn't have enough discernment. I'll say that. But do I really feel sorry for Jasmine? No, because if the writing was written on the wall for me, who only sees not even 5% of what goes on in her everyday life, if the writing was written on the wall for myself and you all as well, you don't think it was written on the wall for her in caps and she live it every day? Now I know a lot of times we hope for the best, right? We see it, we just pray that it'll get better. But the more she prayed, the worse it got. I'm gonna give you an example, and I love the Shanika, I'm gonna let you speak. Jasmine said in that live tonight that Chris told her she need to fix herself up, right? She need to go get her nails done, and she, not that he gonna pay for it, but this is what he telling her what she need to do. So she said, per Chris's request, she went and got her nails done. And it still didn't keep him home, right? She asked Chris to watch Little Legend while she go get her nails done. Child, Chris said he can't. He had to go to work. So she said she ended up calling his job to see if he was at work. When she called up there, the job said that Chris didn't work today. So when she called Chris to check him on there, he said, oh, yeah, I called in yesterday. You called in yesterday for the shift today when I told you today is the day I wanted to go get my nails done. But again, and after that, she continued to keep engaging with him, even after he told her a bold face. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you feel? I know you said, for one, Jasmine's young. Girl, she not that young. Like I said, she was with Philip for a very long time. And if Philip didn't get her prepared for Chris and his shenanigans, who else could? Love it, Shanika, go ahead.
I agree with you 100%. I don't feel bad for Jasmine at all. I feel like she got on here talking crazy about that man, other baby mamas, or baby mama, because she really only talked about one. And she felt like she was better than them, and he was acting crazy while she was talking like she was better than them. And now she in the same situation talking about you can't see legend unless it's on a live screen. Girl, he don't care about your legend, just like you said. So no, I don't feel bad for her. She should have listened to her mama, because her mama put in the chat that she told her, if you gotta go get that man, leave him where he at. And she didn't listen.
Well,
She
I
went
mean, her mama definitely know, because honey, she was running up behind DJ Clue over there. He's also known as Papa Jack. Child, she was over there running up behind DJ Clue. So she definitely should know. Okay. But one thing for sure, they didn't get old now. So, you know, they ain't got no choice but to sit down. But that's the thing. Jasmine's hard-headed. And when you hard-headed, you can't tell people that's hard-headed anything. So when you're hard-headed, you gotta learn the hard way. And Jasmine had to learn the hard way. Again, the fact that the internet tried to warn her, she got on this internet and told us that we don't know what we talking about and mind your business and all that. But as soon as her ass got into a situation, who she come to? Who she come to, y'all?
Not me, because I ain't give her a quarter.
You ain't give her not one damn dime, did you? You ain't give her one damn dime. But shouts out to all the people who did, because you will truly be blessed, because y'all gave from the heart. And that's what it means to give from the heart. But Jasmine is a user. She be used and she gets used, right? She do the using and she gets used. Now, I want to know, since you had to pay Chris back the $500 last month, are you gonna pay them people back that's in your Cash App? Are you gonna pay them back? No, because she feel like that was a gift. Well, when Chris gave you the money for the rent, why he didn't give you the money? Because that's your nigga. Why you gotta pay your nigga back? Baby, the day I got to pay my nigga back, he ain't my nigga. He my roommate. Oh, Lord. Okay, Memphis is in the building. Hey, Memphis.
Hey.
What's good?
I like that song by that rapper Ken the Man, Not My Nigga. Girl, that's my anthem, because it's not my nigga. He ain't paying no bills, not my nigga.
Not my nigga. Okay.
I need Jazz to play that on repeat. That is your anthem for 2023. Not my nigga. He ain't doing none of the shit she listed that he need to be doing. Not my nigga. But I don't know. You know, we always said we wanted Jazz to come up here and say, Chris is not with you. Chris is not with you. And now that she's done it, I feel absolutely nothing. But I mean, we already knew that. But like I said in the chat, the writing was on the wall, but y'all keep forgetting it. She like R. Kelly and she can't read. So she didn't see the real life. She thought she was at Six Flags. So I don't know what you gonna do, Jazz. You need to drop that little baby out like Irene did, and what's love got to do with it? I'm saying Lorraine did, and drop that little baby out on the porch and keep it moving. Cause I know Chris is somewhere because it's cold. It's homosexual season. It's cold outside. So I'm pretty sure he's somewhere put up, eat somebody else's baby snacks and whatnot with his feet kicked up. Drop that little baby off over there and get your life together, man.
Okay, not baby snacks, sis. Yeah, she definitely need to drop that baby off. But see, Jasmine, she go. Truth be told, thank you so much for the super chat, sis. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But anyway, here's the thing. Okay, I'm like you, Memphis. Now that she came up here and spilled her tea, I damn near didn't want you to spill the tea, because it's worse than what I thought. The fact that she sat there and endured all that, and I'm like, damn, sis, like, she really was. She said it started getting bad in September of last year, 2023. So just a few months ago. No, sis, it's been bad. I think that's when you really realized it wasn't gonna get any better. Yeah, it's been bad.
We tried to tell you. We said leave him before he leave you, and she was just like, y'all ain't talking about nothing. She made it sound like we was sounding like the people off of Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah.
Well,
Now
she
your
said
ass
that
over
we
there
didn't want her
crying.
to be in a relationship. Jasmine, we most definitely want you to be in a relationship, but one that's conducive to you and your children. Well, honey, that time when Ava threw, who was that threw up in the truck? Y'all remember when they went out to eat and one of them kids, was it Ava or Amaya?
I think it was Ava.
Ava, baby, Ava threw up in that truck, and child, that baby ain't been back in that car since. None of them kids ain't been back in that truck. Shit, not even Legend.
And that's his baby.
Okay.
Allegedly. Y'all
Nigga
keep
said it
saying
was
it might be
right.
Chris
It's
A or
honey,
Chris B
Ava threw
baby.
up in that car, and them kids ain't been back in that truck since. And the fact that she said, so Jasmine said her car about to get repoed. So she asked Chris, can you at least come pick me up and take me to the store? Basically, he was like, nah. Or made up some type of excuse. My thing is this: if you're not effing with that nigga, we get that your name is on the car, Jasmine, but at this point, I don't know what she can do about that. So Jasmine states that her name, she co-signed for Chris's truck. So what does that mean, y'all? I don't like.
Both their names are on the truck, so basically, like whatever Chris do to the truck, if he don't pay for it or whatever, it affects her. Like her credit is like all of that.
But can she take the truck from him? Seeing as that
She
since
would
she's
have to
the
report it
co-signer,
like stolen or something like this. She can't just up and take it because his name is on it. Like both their names on it.
but that's my thing. You co-signing for this man a truck, but when your Mountaineer was broke down when you was pregnant with Legend, your mama had to get it fixed. Not Chris got it fixed. Your mama had to get it fixed.
Mm.
You see what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
Remember when Gerard and Liv had the same similar situation, and at some point that big body beans get set on and repoed to the upper room. Something
Mhm.
happened to it. Cause he wasn't paying for it and she wasn't paying for it either. But obviously she ain't got it no more.
Well, they just came and got it.
So they
They
may have to
just
do
came
the
and got
same
it.
thing with Chris and his ride and just come and get it.
Well, but the fact that she's in jeopardy of getting her car repoed, but his is not. So how is it that your car is in jeopardy of getting repoed, but it's no mention of his being repoed?
Cause she lying by omission. Both them Johnsons finna get taken.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding. But wait a minute now. Chris definitely could be paying his car note because, he got that raise. And she said financially, he's swell right now.
Tommy ain't got no job.
My Tommy ain't got no job.
I'm like, what job he get, y'all? I ain't seen it yet. What job? What W-2 he get? He too old to be on the corner. Is he rolling the bags up? Like, what are you doing, sir?
Now, she did say in the live, I don't know if you guys caught this part. There was a part in the live where she said that Chris wanted her to take videos down of him. So that's the reason why she took all the videos down off the Jazz and Chris channel. Well, we do know now the reason why is because of the new boo, right? But she also said, y'all remember a few months ago when they alleged that Chris was over there with the sugar booger, okay, snorting the sugar booger, him and Jasmine. Well, she said she took that down too to try to help him. So when she said that, I said, what you mean try to help him? Was it true? Is he over there with the sugar booger? Because
TMR,
I
I
always
think I
felt
heard
like that
something
man
about
played
some
with his nose.
cocaine.
Say again.
I believe I heard something when I was watching it. I heard her mention something about some cocaine.
I always felt like Chris played with that sugar booger because of his erratic behavior. And if you ever notice, if you watched him in old live streams, that all he did was sniff his nose and played with it. That's all he did. Like he
He
always
might
acted
have
like
been
his
doing
nose
that
was right.
then.
Huh?
He might have been doing that. And if he is, and I'm not putting this out there because I ain't trying to be sued by nobody. If he was doing drugs, he might be what they know as a functional drug addict. I had an aunt like that. Well, I have an aunt
Allegedly.
like that before. Yes, and they literally know how to function.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute, Aisha. Beautifully arrayed says she admitted he does the sugar booger. Oh, I must have missed
That's
that
why.
part.
That's why I was saying I heard something about it. Like, yeah, you like to party, and that's the term for drug addicts. That is a term that they use, saying, "Oh, let's party." That means do drugs. Not your typical "let's go and have a party." We're going to go do some drugs.
Oh boy.
I mean, he
Okay,
been saying
that's
that allegedly anyway, though, TMR, y'all, because, like, if he working all of these jobs, as you say, why come we don't never see it, like, in the house? Why the house still raggedy? Why the kids still raggedy? Why ain't no food in here?
because, like she just said, he been tucking money in his pocket.
Right.
She
She said he was saving money.
Well, she also said when she said about the rent, he told her the 553 that he said he was gonna give her. She, when she texted him today and he blocked her after she texted him, he said he hasn't got paid yet. She said, Ninja, you lying, you working for the state. You work for the state. So how you not got paid yet? You I guess on the state, do they get paid the 1st and the 15th or something like that?
Yeah, most state jobs you do, you get paid every 15 days.
Okay, so he's telling her that he has not got paid yet. My thing was this, Jasmine,
So
I'm not saying that she couldn't
here's
come
the
to the internet and ask for assistance, but my thing is, why you didn't reach out to your landlord and ask for a payment arrangement if you've always paid your rent on time?
I think she said something to the effects of, I think during this time when they going through all this, they had been late so many times that I think that the landlord was saying, no, y'all can't get no payment arrangement.
Right.
Oh.
It was so much going on because she was doing all the crying and stuff. And that's why I said, for me, I said some women have played the fool to this extent. And they have done this, even though she might have done it twice. She was with Philip when she was young and a little bit naive, and then now she with Chris and thinking, oh, this gonna work out perfectly. But it just didn't. And like I said, this is gonna be some growing pains for her.
But
Provided
my
that this is
thing of
how
it
it goes.
is, for her to be as old as she is and how many kids she had when she got with Chris, at some point she needs to take accountability. You can say growing pains all you want to, but you're in your 30s and Philip left you hanging
And
when he got locked up.
there are
And you
women who are
always
in their
said you
50s,
never wanted
baby,
to
and
be in
still
that
some
position.
fools.
But I'm saying she was always talking about when Phil got locked up, she never wanted to be in that position again. And here you are yet again with a
Because that's what
additional
she thought
kid.
she wasn't. That's the thing about it. The thing about it is, most of these women that we kind of talk about, they all got low self-esteem. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's written all over their face. And narcissists know how to read it. They will play along to get along, to get what they want, and then they bounce out. That's how that goes. When you don't have any self-esteem about yourself, you don't have any self-worth about yourself, people can pick up on it. That's how you're able to take advantage of people like that, because it's signs. You ain't got to have it physically written on your head. The way the person moves automatically tell you, oh, I can play her. Oh, I can play him.
Yeah.
It's easy when you don't have any self-esteem. And then you have to look at all these women. Liv, Chrissy, all of them. The number one factor, none of them got daddies, active fathers.
Well,
But
I
we
will
know
say
they
this. Somebody
got
in the
an
chat
active
just
father.
beautifully arrayed just said, child support ain't looking like a scam now. Now, here's the thing. Should Jasmine go put child support on Chris? Most definitely. Is she? Probably not. She never did on Philip. It's the fact that she keep allowing these men to get away with murder. She gets left with, stuck taking care of the children, and the men get to go on and have other relationships and possibly have more children. And then she's stuck trying to figure out how she gonna take care of her kids. The fact that Jasmine is sitting over there and don't know how she can pay her rent, and she has 3 YouTube channels. You have 3 YouTube channels, but you don't know how you're gonna pay your rent because you said you were so depressed that you couldn't put up videos. Which again, I understand that, but again, why Kristen not go to work? Philip getting up going to work, everybody getting up going to work, but you sitting in that house allowing yourself to get further and further in debt. But you know
If she
what,
cleaned up her image,
Jasmine?
TMR, she wouldn't have to be posting videos every day, all day long. At this stage in the game, when you been on here for 10 years, you should only post videos like once every 60 days, 90 days, every vlogmas if you want to,
Actually, that
because you got
doesn't really work
endorsement
like
deals.
that. You got to stay within the threshold in order for you to continue to get paid. A
No,
lot of
what I'm
videos.
saying is like she should have had like she makes it like YouTube is her only source of income. But with you doing this for so long, you should have branched out by now. She been in it for 10
Which is
years.
true. That I can agree with, because that's what most YouTubers do and stuff like that. And what it was, she should have kept her job when she was working, when she was starting. Because I was watching a few of her old videos and she was working. She should have stayed working. I do content myself, but I still got a job. I work in childcare. I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna never stop working. I don't care how big I get in YouTube, because at the end of the day, YouTube can stop paying you. Facebook can stop paying you. Instagram, TikTok, All of them said, we don't want to pay you no more. But Aisha still got a job.
Well,
A lot of you, they don't look at that like that.
What also can happen is YouTube can come in. It happened to the Prince family. Was it last year in 2022 around Vlogmas? YouTube deleted their channel. It happened to Funky Dineva. YouTube just deleted their channel. They end up getting their channels back, but what if they wouldn't have got them back, right?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Funky Dineva, the Prince family, they have, well, the Prince family has a much bigger, large platform, but Funky Dineva has a big platform as well too. And they definitely depend on their YouTube coin because that's how they make money. That's how they, make money on the internet. So here's the thing. Does Jasmine need to get a job? She most definitely do. Will she get a job? No, she won't. Because Jasmine is used to begging and she likes for people to feel sorry for her. Trust me, her mother's going to come over there and help her out a little bit. She got some help tonight from the internet. She'll probably get help continuously throughout the night and tomorrow from people who catching the replay. Will feel sorry for her and send her money. But the reality is, y'all sending her earn money and Chris still got a chance. So y'all think Chris don't got a chance? Oh, Chris definitely got a chance. And that's the sad part about it.
Even if she don't take Chris back, it's gonna be a different dude. Yeah, I was like, it's still gonna be the same kind of dude. It may not be Chris, but it'll be another loser. That's why I said another loser and another baby.
That's why I said they have to, and not just Jasmine, but all of these women, because the fact that Chrissy is even pregnant with her 10th child is amazing to me. But she ain't learned either. But the fact of the matter is, none of them have enough self-esteem to realize their worth as women. And that's why I say it don't matter how old you are. If you don't have that self-esteem and you don't have no one really pouring into you, you don't have anyone showing you the right way of doing things. You're used to seeing things being the way that they are. And so you're used to just getting treated any old kind of way. You're going to continue to do the same cycle over and over again until you get the proper help. That includes maybe getting yourself some counseling. That includes just stand away from people for a while, not necessarily your family, but men. Take time to heal yourself so that you can do better for yourself. That's the only way it's going to work. But
thank you all for the super chat. Everybody that, or not super chat, the cash apps, everybody that cash app me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And you're right, sis. Who just said that? Was that Double H?
No, me.
Oh, okay. Aisha, thank you so much for saying that, sis. That definitely is right. But you know what, sis? People gotta learn. Like, you have a lot of people out here that just don't want to believe what it is. And you have a lot of people out here that continuously keep making the same mistakes. And I feel like Jasmine is one of those persons, right? I think she's one of those persons. I'm hoping and praying for Jasmine's sake that she leaves Chris alone. I think she really doesn't have a choice to leave him alone because Chris has left her alone. Right. So this really wasn't Jasmine's choice. Chris left her. She didn't leave him. Right. So I don't think she still has learned, because we told Jasmine way back in the beginning, sis, leave that ninja before he leave you. Right. And again, she didn't have to listen to us, but we were trying to forewarn her, because again, a lot of us are not coming from a hateful place. There's a lot of seasoned women in this chat, meaning I'm not even necessarily meaning by age, meaning we didn't been there, done that.
Exactly.
And so we seen Chris wasn't about ish. Like, I remember Yellow Romper Gate. I remember seeing that man, and something just told me, yeah, this ninja ain't about the right. He was too giddy and jolly to be on the internet, and then over time you seen all that shift and change. And as he started getting tired of Jasmine and just didn't want to be bothered, Chris basically used Jasmine to step his game up. He finessed her into getting him a truck. He finessed money out of her. And then over time, he just finessed his way over to something else. Now, he could have got tired of the constant harassment Jasmine was getting on the internet and what she was telling him about it. And he probably just wanted to, I don't think, maybe at one point he didn't want to totally disconnect from her, but when they start calling his job and all this stuff started going on, he probably just felt like, it's really not a good vibe for me to be with you, because I'm not really getting good things out of this. They calling my job and doing all this old crazy stuff. He probably felt that way. But again, Chris and Jasmine, I feel like together were at fault for that, because Chris got to understand the internet really started disliking him for the how he would get on this internet and perform for Jasmine. And Jasmine thought it was cute for Chris to get on this internet and cuss the people out and show his ass and holler and scream. She thought that was so cute. But over time, her views dropped. The interest in her channel dropped. Like Memphis just said, Jasmine being on here for well over 10 years, Jasmine should be at the point where she's putting up a vlog once a week. She should be like McKenna Walker. She should have, but she don't know how to grow her channel. You know, she looks at other people and try to emulate what other people are doing, but it doesn't work for her. I do commend her for today for getting on this internet and putting her business out there, basically. But we already knew that Chris wasn't really there like he was supposed to be, but she just kind of solidified it today.
I mean, I give her that because she was actually finally being honest, you know, and it takes, you know, real guts to go online and say, this is what happened to me. You know, it takes a lot to deal with that.
But she had to do that, sis. In order to get to the people's pockets, she had to be transparent. She was forced to.
Because sometimes that happens. But I feel like this too, like I said, with them having her and several, they with the low self-esteem, is I'm going to just keep reiterating that constantly. And the fact that most of these women, and I'm not trying to be religious or biblical towards folks, because I don't want to offend nobody. Everybody got their own beliefs. But in real life, if you don't have a real relationship with God, baby, you ain't gonna make it through this world regardless. And sometimes when God wants your attention, he gonna find a way to do it. And if it includes embarrassing the hell out of you, it will happen. Because you in an ungodly relationship, not just on account of the fact that you have children out of wedlock, but at the same time, that, you know, you guys didn't mesh, or whatever word you want to use, unequally yoked all the way around the board. If he got online and was cussing the folks out and doing all this craziness, and you lost views, but your biggest views was when you didn't have a ninja, that says a lot.
Well, I will say this too. Jasmine got on this internet and lied to the people who have supported her, who have helped her take care of her family every day. I mean, hell, we shit, if you really want to know the truth, we the reason Chris got that truck. All right. We watching the videos and putting money in her pocket for our views and stuff like that. I mean, my reaction channel definitely helped her channel, right? So, shit, if that's the case, shit, Chris, I want my damn money. Shit, I didn't pay for that truck.
Between TMR and Yanni and Eric, y'all really should claim them kids on y'all taxes, cause like y'all be making stuff happen.
Okay, but you know, now that she has, you know, gotten on here and said all she has to say, I hope Jasmine does do a turnaround. You know, the fact that she got on here and lied to her audience for so long when we already knew what the tea was. You know, Jasmine has gotten, you know, she told us that little Aiden was mildly autistic before you told us that your ninja treats you like ish over there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just really feel like I'm not going to say she owes us an apology. I'm not going to say that, because that, to me, that's a little too drastic. But I just really feel like I wish Jasmine would stop lying. Just stop lying, sis. Like, just be honest. Again, you said you have this channel to vlog your life. Well, isn't that your life? And you would get more bees with honey with the truth than you ever will with the lie.
I think that's going to be really interesting if all the mommies just step capping out. It's going to be real interesting to see.
You said, say that again, Memphis?
If all the mommies just stop capping, it's going to be real interesting to see.
I mean, pretty much at this point, you know, and it's just...
Yeah, why not? What is
because
the
lies are just getting ridiculous. I'm like, now, wait a minute. Now,
you don't have
better than this.
You know, what's it saying? You ain't got a lot of kick it.
Yeah.
Because
again, she doesn't necessarily have to tell us her business, although she did tonight. But when you get on the internet and insinuate that something is going on, then just say it, sis. Because you've already put the assumption out there. The people already felt it. We seen it. We seen there was a total shift in her channel from this time last year to this time this year. It was a total shift in the behavior of her, Chris and everything else. Chris told her to take her. He wanted to be totally wiped from her channel. That's because he was wiping himself from her life. But he forgot that he implanted that seed over there, which we like to affectionately call him Little Legendary. Okay? Did you forget about that, Chris? Because at the end of the day, you can wipe Jasmine from your existence, but Legend is there forever, ever. Okay? Just like the
He
rest
had
of those
told her to
children.
delete his fetus, and she was like, "Nope, no." He been stuck ever since.
Exactly. So y'all, I just hate that it played out like this for her. I hate for any woman to have gone through this, Jasmine, you really should have did this last month, sis. The ads was really popping in December, but you chose to do it the 2nd of January. I mean, it's your channel, sis. That's your business. But she claims she knows well, I ain't gonna say she knows, but she's trying to actually find out the identity of this woman. Girl, just call on the internet. They'll help you out. They'll have that woman found out in less than 60 damn seconds. Okay.
I feel like if you pay Flo, she'll probably do.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like if you pay Flo, she'll probably tell you everything.
Exactly, Memphis. She'll be on it, honey.
Mine, she's gonna tell you that lady's zodiac sign, her pH level. This might know. I'm scared, Flo.
The last time she been to the dentist.
Yeah, I'm like, shit,
girl. But you know,
TMI.
I'll be honest with you. We'll actually react to the actual live. Y'all know I couldn't stream her live while she was actually live. But I'll let you guys, we'll react to her actual live for all of you guys that didn't stick around to see it.
That live is about 3 hours. You sure you want to do that, TMI?
No, we're not going to do 3 hours. Y'all know me. Y'all know I typically do like the first hour and then I'm done, But I will do that reaction for you guys. I think I don't know, but here's the problem I have with Jasmine. She always comes with the problem, but never a solution. All that crying and hooping and hollering she did, but there was no solution. There was nothing. She said nothing about her her comeback. Maybe, and I would think, if you want to be honest, y'all, some might say, well, sis, this is new to her. No, it's not. She's been going through this. She told us that. She said it's been going on since September, but it's actually been going on longer than that. She's been going through this. So over time, especially once you knew you was going to come to the internet and be upfront, like you should have had your comeback. When you told the story, you should have told your comeback story too. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And this is how things, going to happen, to try to help some other woman. Because let's be honest, y'all, there's a whole bunch of women going through what Jasmine's going through currently right now as we speak, unfortunately. But yeah, sis definitely got her rent paid. Prayerfully, she got that damn car note paid. Now, what's she going to do for next month, Jasmine? I advise you, ma'am. I want to see at least 3 videos a week to the end of the month. Heifer, don't you go crawl up under that damn couch and put them covers over your head and tell Legend to be quiet because you're trying to take a nap. Ma'am, you better start putting up some videos, okay? Because you got a lot of catching up to do. You need to
Somebody said to her, TMR, like, she should do a series based on this. Since this is what's out. How you gonna come up and do videos up to that point?
But this is the sad part, y'all. This is a woman who does the internet, been doing the internet for over 10 years, got 5 kids that don't got a savings account. I'm just going to assume you didn't have a savings account because the very first thing she said in the first 5 minutes, she need her rent paid.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing she said, baby. Jasmine didn't come to play no damn games. Okay. And just like she did on 12/6 when she couldn't feed do Amaya's birthday and they took her food stamps over there, it was rumored that she got well over $2,000 cashed after her then. Now, again, that's a rumor. I don't know how true that was, but she got some money for that. So Jasmine definitely knows how to play this internet. If she would just learn how to play them niggas like she played the internet, Jasmine would be batting 1,000 over there, okay? If you would play these ninjas like you play the internet, sis, you would never have to get on here with a sad song. But you let the ninjas play you, and then you play the internet. How that work? All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. That's my reaction. Let me go and get up off of here, girl, because I'm I'm gonna go over here and try to catch the end of her live and see what I can get. Okay. Thank y'all so much for coming on. I appreciate all you lovely ladies. Happy New Year to you all, and I hope 2024 be better to you than 2023 was.
You as well.
All right, baby. Oh Lord. Again, you guys, thanks all for the super chat. Thanks for everybody who commented in the live. Thank you all for the cash apps that cash app me. I really do appreciate that. Y'all, this is definitely going to be an eventful year. TMR definitely was trying to take a little break, but y'all called me out. And I know y'all, the people in the bush, I thought TMR said, well, child, at the end of the day, I am the reactor, one of the reactors here in the mommy sector. And when the people say come, I'm coming. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much. Y'all remember to stay good, stay great. TMR gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.